Alright, what's up everyone? So it's been 1 year since I decided to try it on YouTube, and it's been a lot of fun, man. The channel has been growing slowly but sturdy. We are at 753 subscribers right now. Thank you very much. So I decided to, show you around this room here, give you a little tour of the Pedal Junkie Man Cave. So without anything further to do, let's start with the tour. Alright, let's start off in this corner here. In this little cabinet I store things that I'm currently not using, and also all the boxes of pedals, So this is me in basic training. Almost 9 years ago. I'm still in the Air Force, man. Time flies by. So here we go. We have some boxes and pedals that I'm currently not using, boxes of the Andy Summers flanger, the Shredmaster, the Governor. Everything is here, and here are some more of the boxes of stuff that I have. I have a lot of stuff. Then we have some frame posters of cool stuff that my wife doesn't allow me to hang elsewhere. I just love Ozzy and Dio. And Leprosy by Death, just such an amazing album, man. The very affordable Randy Rhoads Flying V by Jackson. I changed the pickups. It's now an 81 and 85 EMG pickup. Anything else I left how it was, and my beloved Epiphone Explorer. So this is my workspace here. This is where I shoot most of the video, and most of the time my videos look like this, and then I'm sitting here. So here's my workhorse of an amplifier. It's a Behringer V-Tone amp. It's analog modeling. It emulates a Fender style amplifier, a Marshall style, and a Mesa Boogie style. It has 2 channels. Very, very cool amplifier. It has an effects loop, which is very important. And it's hooked up to this 1x12 Celestion V30 cabinet by Harley Benton. I can get really great tones out of it, and on top of that I have those very cool early 2000s Marshall pedals that I really, really love. So that's that. The orange Crush 35 RT, very great amplifier, very loud too. I tested it, I competed with a drummer, and it can handle that situation just perfectly. You can mic it up, but even without a microphone, this is loud as hell, and it sounds very, very nice. Then I got my Roland Jazz Chorus here. I really dig this amplifier. You can just feel the quality. It's heavy, and it's such a beautiful clean sound. With the chorus and the reverb, it sounds perfect. I highly recommend this amplifier. Just test it in a store or something. You will love it. So on top of that, we have my only bass amp that I own. This is a 35 watt Harley Benton bass amplifier. Like so many other things in this room, you can't buy them anymore. Discontinued a long time ago. It's just too old. This room is kind of like a time capsule, with all this old tech that I got. So down here is the microphone that I plug straight into my phone whenever I record my guitar playing. It's not the best option, but it works. It's alright. You can even record in stereo. It's nice. It's enough. Don't even look at my cable management. My cable management is awful. It's full-on bird's nest here, so just ignore that. This is my current pedal board. I always keep changing things, so I just put this together yesterday, and whenever I feel the need to replace some pedals, it's pretty handy that I have them all here. When I'm feeling like I want to use some Boss Metal Zone or something, then I just grab it and put it on the board. So pretty nice. So here's my CD shelf that you probably saw in pretty much every video. I just love to collect CDs, man. They're super cool, super fun to collect. I labeled everything so, you can instantly find everything you're looking for. And down here we have some PS2 games and Xbox games. And I'm a huge fan of The Simpsons, but only the first 10 seasons and the movie, and then after that I don't really care anymore. So a lot of CDs, that means I gotta have a stereo system. It's pretty nice, you know. I got this here from my grandfather. Yes, that's how old this thing is, but it still works. It powers up this bad boy here so I can listen to my LPs. This is my CD player, and I tend to put the CD that I'm currently listening up here, so it just stays on top of that, and whenever I put it away and take another one from the shelf, I put it here. All right, down here we have some more military stuff and some guitar stuff, you know, to take care of the guitars, the usual suspects, you know, cleaning things, strings and all that. And my LP collection, it's not the biggest LP collection. I gotta be honest, I stopped collecting them at some point. I used to buy them, but stopped caring for that too much. So here are some of my guitars. I'm going to do a separate video on my guitar collection, but just so you know, they are here. The SG copy by Harley Benton here is sort of my main guitar. This is a very, very old Jackson Dinky. Also active EMGs. It's quite old. I gigged it a lot in the past and now it's retired. I can plug in my PlayStation 2 and my Xbox 360 into this without having any struggle, because it's so old that it still has all the necessary inputs. Then down here is my now retired Marshall MG100 HDFX. I already made a video about that. Pretty cool amplifier. I play this occasionally, but most of the time it's just hanging around here, you know. So that's my only bass I've got. It is, of course, an old Harley Benton that still looks like a Fender bass. That is way before they had the lawsuits and anything, and they just didn't care about it and just copied the shape of the basses. And my LTD EX50 with the James Hetfield signature pickup. Alright, next up we got my very first Marshall amplifier. Nothing else to say, it's just my very first Marshall amp, so I just keep it around even though I don't play it anymore. This little area here is what I like to call my command center. This is where I just chill and watch some movies or play some video games. And right now I'm reading this book here, Messengers. This is about James Hetfield's guitars. It's a very cool book. My wife got me this for Christmas. And yeah, you can read about his signature guitars and some stories about it. And there are lots of pictures in that, so pretty cool. Now we're getting to the end of the tour, and this is the part that you probably not get to see too often. This is my PC. Now I know I said that I don't have a computer, so that's why I keep shooting my videos on my smartphone, and also I'm editing them on the smartphone. And that is because this PC here is from circa 2010, and this is not capable of running, you know, today's DAWs and stuff like that. So I bought the cheapest audio interface that I could find. Oh, very dusty over here. And I tried to set it up, but it didn't work. So the only thing that this interface does right now is control the volume of whatever I'm doing on the PC, whether I'm watching YouTube videos or playing some old school games. It's just a volume control right now. Alright, I'd like to thank you all for coming over and check out my place, but if you excuse me now, I gotta play some 20+ year old video games, so take care.